thing.
PC,
The Apple Store now sells Xbox controllers for mobile gaming. That was new this week. Walking in the Apple Store, Microsoft controllers.
That's interesting.
Isn't
know
that
what I would
interesting?
do if I were
And
Microsoft? On
even-
all their new controllers, I would print the Microsoft logo like right on it.
But don't they do that?
On the they're doing like
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want
I mean,
Yeah.
the
So
X
the
in
X
press
and the jewel.
is the logo.
Yeah,
well,
but
no, but even in the bottom,
You know
it's,
what I would
it's
do?
the X, but it's not.
Here they hear it.
But it's not the Microsoft logo; it's the Xbox
I
logo.
would put
So-
the Xbox logo right there where you have to press it to turn your Xbox on.
Man.
That's what I would do.
and so for me,
Hire
that,
that, man.
for me, honestly, that changes. That
You know
changes.
what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make a box in the chicken where you tape 30 and it heats up your hot dogs. I'm gonna make one of those.
Well, no, but I think having that option now on mobile is a game changer, and it's just becoming more and more mainstream. And the reason that
do they sell the clips?
Kaiju Dope says, are more developers going to go to this? Yes, and it's all money. The mobile games crush the profit of any AAA
That's because you have
AAA
a
title.
You have
Like,
a bigger market, right?
crushes it. You have a huge market. You've got
the-
like 10-man studios
Well,
pulling in more than Epic and Fortnite, right? Like that. They're destroying.
Really? Are they making 500 million a month?
Oh yeah, more. There's
Well, Clash of
studios
Clans.
that are crushing. That's how Tencent got huge. Tencent is in like every big mobile game Tencent owns, right? Like Tencent got huge because of mobile gaming.
Well, the thing
And now
is
they own
you
half
have-
the
Are
world.
you serious?
Yeah.
I want to look that up.
You have-
Yeah,
because-
look it up. Here, I'll look it up while you guys talk.
Well, the thing is in mobile gaming, you have the largest audience, and it's all mobile gaming is microtransactions. So you have the largest audience, and then you have the microtransactions. So, I mean,
I know, but these are people that don't play games. They think they
yeah.
play games.
No, that's what I'm saying. You add that group with
You know what I'm
microtransactions.
saying?
That's just
I'm not
money.
trying to be offensive, but they
No.
they don't really
No.
play games.
No,
they
that's,
play
That's what I'm saying.
they
though.
they play their phone.
You
The
add
new-
you add that group into microtransactions, and they just throw money at it.
It's the same thing as like motorcycle riders and moped riders.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like I'm not waving to that guy.
But
I'm waving to that guy. That guy. And then you're like, that guy gets it. He's got a nice bike. You know?
Some of the games on the arcade that Apple just released are pretty fun. I was playing some of them. Like that Frogger is actually really fun.
I actually really suck at Frogger. I'm pretty bad at Frogger.
He's pretty bad
I
at
think we
Frogger.
mentioned it a couple episodes ago. I'm really bad at Frogger.
It's
know.
way
No, I mean
intense on
mobile
the
gaming
arcade.
has a huge market. I mean, look what happened
It's
when
gonna get bigger with
look what
that
happened when
arcade.
Pokemon Go came out. I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
everybody was getting hit by cars, trespassing, and getting bit by dogs, and
Yeah.
it's, I mean, mobile's
But those
huge.
people don't go back and play on a I don't know. Maybe I'm just being really. What is this? What do you call it? Consoleists?
Yeah.
I'm being racist with consoles, or
But the point is, like, it doesn't
It's
appeal
a
to
hu-
you, but it doesn't matter. Like, developers are going to go there because that's where money is, right? Like,
well, that's where Blizzard tried to go, and that backfired.
Well, that's
Well,
because they
look at
were
Hearthstone,
really
though.
dumb about it.
No, nobody. Most people don't play on mobile with Hearthstone because it crashes all the time. I'm just saying they tried to put Diablo. They tried to put Diablo on there, and that backfired hard.
Well, yeah, but to be completely honest with you,
Are you ready for
whoever
this?
was in charge of the PR department on that Diablo thing and what developers were supposed to say when they went up there was not the correct person for that job.
Well, but if they just lied, then they lied.
No,
They literally developed a game.
What they needed to do is develop that game. I don't care that they released a Diablo game on mobile. What people cared about is they released a Diablo game on mobile that had a core story that actually added to the lore, that had features they've been asking for on PC forever, that is not coming to the PC.
yeah, that's
That's
what backfired.
That's what. So whoever made that list was not the correct person to make that list.
What they need to do was put the logo on.
Yeah,
the
if they put the
controller.
logo right on.
Why don't we grab a controller to show you? Even if
No,
you flip
I know
it over,
I
there's
know
a
it has the
Microsoft
X, but I was
logo.
like, the
No,
actual.
there's literally a Microsoft logo. Here,
Yeah,
let
on
me
the
grab-
back, they don't sell them backwards.
So what they need to do.
But
is
no,
sell
because
them
what's funny
backwards.
is
All they should do is they should brand their hardware. That's all I'm saying.
no, what I'm saying, I bet you a lot of people that go into the Apple Store and see the controllers probably don't know that those are Xbox controllers.
What's that? What did you say?
I'm saying I bet you there's people that go into the Apple Store that probably don't know that those are Xbox controllers.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But those people are what we call stupid.
oh, are they in that group?
Yeah. There, believe it or not, there are stupid people in the world.
I actually think there is.
Or blind. They can't see the logo.
Wait, do you put blind? Are you putting blind people in that same?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying separate category.
They can feel the
Although there is probably some overlap. I don't know
On the Venn diagram.
that circle kind of might go together.
So this is according from Newzoo. So Newzoo.com is like they are who you go to, like, hey, give me all the statistics of the top. For instance, game companies use them, right? So give me the demographics of first-person shooter players in California. Newzoo collects the statistics for you and gives it to you, right? Like, so then you can develop your game. So this is according to, so they do all things gaming. So Newzoo, this is according to Newzoo, this is 2018, the global games market. Mobile games brought in $70 billion in revenue. Console games brought in $34 billion in revenue, and PC games brought in $32 billion.
But that wasn't what I was asking. We're putting Epic against whoever makes the most. So who is the most and who is the most?
Oh, Pokemon Go is the most.
And how much do they?
1.6 billion.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like it's not even close. And here's the
That's
thing.
a lot of buying Pokeballs.
Well, but here's the
that's a lot of Pokeballs. That's a lot of Pokeballs.
That's a lot of Pokeballs.
And so that's why I mean, Activision took its marquee franchise and went to mobile, and it has $100 million downloads in the first week.
Can we
But the thing is,
remove
they
the
made it
Chinese
good.
market from that?
Yeah, you could. I bet you this breaks it down into like just US.
Because
and
let's
stuff like
remove the Chinese just for once. Let's just remove the Chinese
Oh,
and
no,
then
this is-
see what mobile games do.
Sorry, this is this is global.
Yeah, because when you're talking about what, like 60% of the world's population in one, yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, Japanese gamers actually spend the most money on games.
Yeah, let's exclude them too. Let's do the Western Hemisphere,
Is there just America?
Hold on, let's see.
or JA, please. I want a Just America stat. Yeah, I just want to know about America. I don't even want to
here
know
you go.
about Europeans.
Here you go. Listen to this. It does break it down. The spending habits are actually super interesting. Here you go. North America is the.
That's us.
So it does say China and
Okay,
Japan.
we'll add Canada because
China and Japan is growing exponentially, particularly in mobile gaming, right? Because for obvious reasons.
I don't
right?
want to hear about that.
No. But listen to this. North America is the second largest region behind China and Japan.
Here.
With estimated revenues.
Yeah! Second place!
With estimated revenues of $32.7 billion.
Hold on, what did you say? Sorry.
Their estimated
I was screaming.
North America revenues is $32.7 billion. But this is what's funny. In European countries, mobile gamers are less willing to spend than Americans, with the average spend per player in North America 1.6 times higher than in Europe. However, this is offset.
Does that mean Europe's in third place? I don't.
If you're a mobile game
That means
developer, you're not going to Europe. That's what that means. Like,
I like how
well,
you
you
just
are going
laugh.
to Europe, but they just don't.
You
their
don't try
customers
as
don't
hard.
buy.
Yeah.
Buy.
You use the older
However,
engine.
this is offset by the steadily growing smartphone population in the Middle East and Africa.
I don't care about them.
That's hilarious.
I want to know
Yeah.
the JA, just
There's-
America.
Yeah, 32.7
There's America
billion.
and not America. Can you split the
No,
stats
Can
to
you
that?
stop putting that demographic into my demographic? Is there stats on JA
Yeah, 30
or JNA?
37 billion is how much America spent on mobile games.
Okay, now can we see that stat on like
Consoles?
or anything? We're putting PC consoles
Yeah,
together.
I'm sure we can, but it's going to take. I'm sure we can. It's just going to take me a while to look that up.
Oh.
Okay, so when there's a probability that you're wrong, you're just not going to look it up. I get how it goes.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. It's
Oh,
kinda-
No,
really?
I
Yeah,
You
I
know
know.
what?
honestly no, I don't have
You know what?
I honestly don't have any mobile games make more money.
Mobile games
than
dominate by
PC and console. Yeah, but
it's not even close in how much money they make, because just look how much money it takes. Just look at costs. We're talking costs to make a game too, right? So we're talking pure revenue. Look at how much did it cost for Rockstar to make Red Dead Redemption, one of the top selling games, or even a Grand Theft Auto.
Lots and lots of money.
Takes lots and lots of money. How much did it cost the 3 guys in an apartment to make Clash
To
of Clans.
rip off another game.
Angry Birds.
To make Angry Birds,
Yeah,
right?
Angry
to make
Birds,
Clash of
nothing.
Clans, like nothing. And then when you're selling 100 million, when you're saying, so look at Niantic with Pokemon. That's already Niantic already had. They just put a skin over a game that they had already made. That was a skin over Google Maps. Like it cost them nothing to make that game, and you're having 1.6 billion in revenue. The reason why is because it doesn't cost you anything to make that game. Like it's easy entry. And with large payoffs, like it just makes sense why developers are going there, and they're just going to continue to go there because it's easy entry with super high payoffs, right?
I think they're going to alienate a lot of their people if they do that, though, like Blizzard did. That's what I'm saying.
No, but just because two things can happen simultaneously. Just because Activision is going to mobile with Call of Duty in the same year that they're bringing out one of the most hyped Call of Duties ever, right? And bringing a lot of people
that's
back.
why it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But in your Blizzard example, you can't do that. That's foolish, right? You can't. Why? You've got to want the whole pie and not say, well, that pie looks bigger. I'm going to go over there only. Well, the other pie is still pretty freaking big. Don't abandon that.
Do you
pie.
remember at E3 when they announced Gears Pop? And we're all getting excited. Then it goes, Gears Pop. And then everyone goes, ah.
Yeah.
But then they talked about Gears 5.
5.
And then we're like, yay again.
Yeah.
That's where
But-
Activision did it right. They did both.
Yeah.
So you're not pissing off your core gamers.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Blizzard, if they just go with one like we were talking about earlier, that's when we get pissed off.
Yeah.
And that's when we, get pissed off.
It wasn't so much the mobile game; it was what came after.
No, it was mobile for me.
Well, no, it was the mobile game, but also the feature set that came after.
No,
the
yeah,
mobile
because they didn't release it on. They didn't release something else with it for their core audience.
game. Yes,
Okay, so we're agreeing.
I think the original question was.
Will developers
David's-
go to mobile games?
Well, no, David said developers make more money with
Yeah.
mobile, and you said no. And then now we're at
Oh yeah,
Blizzard.
Thank
suck.
you.
Yeah.
I still.
Now we're
I don't
at
care what your
sucks.
facts say.
Which we do agree on. Blizzard messed up
And
Diablo.
Is this like? Are we now getting to the point? Maybe this is what it's like. You know how music nowadays just sucks, and
Yeah,
you remember, and then you hear like back in the day when your parents or whatever say music nowadays sucks. You know, are we getting to that point with gaming?
No, not yet. I think the best is in front of us. I think music has existed always, right?
No, I'm saying with me, like with people now, because I don't like mobile at all for playing games.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But you liked
so
it.
am
You
I?
liked it for Stardew Valley.
That's one. That's one.
That's
but
the
I'm
gateway
just saying
drug.
that. I mean, that's when Weezer comes out with actually a good song instead of 2 crappy albums. I'm just saying, music
Like-
nowadays sucks.
Because of
So,
our
am
our
I- am I
age,
now
our experience
saying-
growing up.
Yeah, I'm relating this to something I understand. Am I now saying that? Am I just getting old and console and PC
no,
is
I think it's-
only awesome?
No, I
and
think it's
mobile
two different.
sucks.
I think it's
'cause-
two different type of experience.
No,
I think
I-
it's two different types of experiences, right? Like for instance, let's take the number one selling mobile game, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is a very different experience than the full fleshed out Pokemon RPG that we're going to get on the Nintendo Switch, right?
November.
But yet they're both Pokemon games. There's just different experiences. Pokemon Go is casual while you're out and about. You can play it, which is why it's so successful because everybody's always out and about. Let me just distract myself while I'm sitting here in a doctor's office. It's why the Nintendo Switch is also they've kind of found this hybrid model where they can take a Witcher and they've turned it mobile, right? Like, but it still has that console
That's still
feel.
console. No, that's still console. You still have
It's a mobile
input.
console. Mobile
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still have hardcore input.
Well, but
It's-
and now we're getting to the point where the lines are being blurred more because with Project X Cloud and stuff, we're having inputs being brought to phone.
Your phone is just your screen in that.
But no, I think
right?
if you were a kid now, you'd have a phone and you'd be playing games on it.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's just
it's
the
it's just a
reality.
different market. Like mobile games appeal to everybody because everybody has a phone, right?
Yeah.
But if you want like the best gaming experience, like storytelling, mechanics, technical aspects, graphic fidelity, it's going to be on a console or a PC, right? Immersion, yeah.
It's gonna
More
be on a-
immersion-based game. You know what I mean? It's
And
going to be
maybe-
on a console,
and maybe-
right?
and-
It's just a different market.
Well, and even
know?
when you take those games, let's say you take like you're going to be doing with Project X Cloud, I'm not going to be playing a story-based Red Dead Redemption game on a little tiny screen because I need a bigger screen in order to feel more immersed, right? Like it's too little to notice stuff.
I just think I'm outnumbered because I will never play mobile games.
I think you will one day.
I know.
We'll get to a point. We'll get to a
there's
point
no
where
I'm biased and I'm old and I'm cranky because I don't like mobile games and I think they're dumb.
I mean, they do have the Mario Kart even came out. Like that's why Nintendo's
Yeah,
jumping on it.
Nintendo's jumping into the
Mario
mobile
and
market.
Mario
Super
Kart crushed
Run.
it too with its
Fire
rate of sales.
Emblem. Yeah,
Ready for this?
Fire
Mario
Emblem.
Kart crushed it too in its first week of sales, and they only did like 80 million. Call of Duty did 100 million. I think Fortnite did like 45 million or something. Call of Duty did 100 million. That's giant, which I think is actually going to be good long term for a Call of Duty. Because I'd be curious at what the demographics are on your age. I bet you it's younger age groups on mobile. So if you're a Call of Duty, if you're an Activision, let's get these kids. Let's hook the kids. It's like the cigarette companies. Let's hook them while they're young, and when they grow older, we'll be their brand. We'll be their first person shooter, and they'll come over to us. Anyways, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be super cool to just see where gaming goes from here. Because I think it's all going to improve. I think we're like Hollywood in the 1930s right now. The best is yet to come. There's a lot of good ones, but the best is yet to come.
So are you saying console and PC was old, black and white with a piano movie, and mobile games are now the Wizard of Oz?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that as gaming becomes more and more of a regular thing, we're getting better experiences as gamers, no matter where we game, right? And
That's if the developer makes different versions for their different crowds.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm not alone.
Oh yeah. No. But here's the thing: just like loot boxes, or the free to play model. Remember, the free to play model used to suck. Then
Still kind of sucks.
Then they figured out battle passes, and now everyone just goes to a battle pass, right? And it's improved gaming experience for everybody, right? That's going to be that's what we're going through with mobile gaming. Blizzard messed up and said we're going to ignore our base gamers and go mobile. Call of Duty came in and said we're going to learn from that and let's just add to our product lineup and take Call of Duty Mobile. Boom! Like you're not.
And they're not using it as their flagship title. It's just, hey,
That's what I'm saying. I know they're not using it as their flagship title because they're still
I'm going to be completely honest
catering.
with you guys. I have no idea where we're at in this argument.
They're catering to.
I think Mark just hates mobile gaming.
That's
No,
what I said.
that's what I'm getting at.
literally just
Period.
said that.
So,
regardless, but he's using it in everything. So we're not at the golden age. It's not that I'm saying that PC is the old gaming. What I'm saying is, as a gaming everywhere, whether you're on PC, mobile, it doesn't matter. We're just beginning, right? Like the best experiences are yet to come. It's same with streaming, right?
Ronan's
experiences
saying
are yet
I
to
went
come.
on a tangent that had nothing to do with the conversation. There's a good chance. I tune these guys out all the time. Maybe I just heard mobile and then I just got pissed.
I hate mobile.
Anyways, Kaiju are dope. The short answer to your question, yes, developers are going to go more mobile.
Mobile? Get out of here!
Gonna go
You're
mobile
stupid.
because the
there are
amount of-
stupid people that go to Apple to buy those controllers.
The amount of money that's there is giant. Like it's so huge.
I'm thinking about it this
people
way.
follow the money.
The more money they get, they can use that to fund their games.
Yeah.
Right?